to go. Darling.
You know what? Quick question. So how far is it up? Oh, alright. That's pretty far. Yeah, you probably want to call us out. Yeah, do that. Okay. Yeah, give me a call back. Let me know what happens. Hi everyone, welcome to MITNGTV. My name is Jeffrey and I am your host through this fantastical journey through film, music, and fandom. April 15th marked the wide release of the much anticipated sequel to the Evil Dead franchise. Being marked as the most terrifying film you will ever experience, does director Fede Alvarez's film live up to the claims? Not entirely. Fans of the 1981 Sam Raimi classic, The Evil Dead, will find little influence of Raimi's trademark humor, uniquely blended with innovative cinematography, action, and a healthy dose of humor. Instead, Fede Alvarez is taking the franchise into a darker and far more extreme place. Evil Dead kicks off with a group of college-age friends meeting up at the infamously remote cabin in the woods to help one of them, a young woman named Mia, kick her life-threatening drug habit. In the wake of a near-death overdose, the group decides to keep Mia at the cabin until she's totally clean, realizing they may have to keep her there against her will. Mia, played by up-and-comer Jane Levy, makes it only a few hours before begging to be taken back into town. Pissed off and dope-sick, Mia steals the keys to her brother's Jeep and crashes it into a nearby bog. For a group of so-called friends, Mia's peeps might have tried a little harder to keep her safe. I mean, how hard is it to hide a set of keys? As Mia wanders injured in the woods, she is assaulted by vines, and a shapeless ancient evil invades her body. That's right, one of Mia's friends has begun reading from the Necronomicon and has unleashed the Evil Dead. What happens next is a veritable orgy of special effects, violence, blood, and gore, the likes you may never have seen. In a word, Evil Dead is ruthless. Fede Alvarez refuses to pull any punches, intent on giving his audience the stomach-churning ride of a lifetime. In fact, Evil Dead really only suffers from a lackluster character development. With a story that's built on a shaky brother and sister relationship, we're never given enough information about the characters to really care about what happens to them. Nevertheless, Evil Dead, in our opinion, is still worth the price of admission, whether you're into Evil Dead or a fan of splatter flicks. Not for the weak-stomached. Evil Dead is in theaters now. The Hellboy franchise scores a brilliant spin-off with Abe Sapien #1 that focuses on the origin of Abe Sapien. In this first installment, we find Abe hopping a train with a group of hobos and taking flight from the relentless pursuit of the Bureau of Paranormal Research and Defense. Written by Mike Mignola and Scott Alley, Abe Sapien features the art of Sebastian Flumara and hits shelves April 3rd. Pre-orders and previews are available. Legendary film critic Roger Ebert passed away this week on April 4th after a long battle with cancer. He was 70 years old. The Pulitzer Prize-winning film critic wrote for the Chicago Sun-Times for more than 45 years and was the co-host of several television programs, including Siskel and Ebert, where the critics' thumbs-up, thumbs-down critiques often spelled success or disaster for the films he reviewed. His knowledge and passion for cinema has left an indelible mark on the film community. Roger Ebert, you will be missed. May 21st will see the release of Daft Punk's new album, Random Access Memories. The album marks the fourth studio album for the French electronic duo, and the first to be released through Sony Music Entertainment Columbia Records label. The album will be available in CD, LP, and digital download formats, and was made in collaboration with singer-songwriter Paul Williams and Nile Rodgers. Featuring 13 new Daft Punk recordings, Random Access Memories is available for pre-order now via iTunes. Indeed, that lovable deviant from Stanley Kubrick's 1971 classic is back. And not only that, he's a hero. Alex is the work of German filmmaker Florian Frederick. The film is set in a dystopian society where gangs run amok on the poor as the rich, protected by a megalomaniac tyrant, sit and watch as people die all around them. When one man, Frederick, played by Nikolai Kinski, stumbles across a partial copy of A Clockwork Orange and decides with his new droogs to deliver a bit of the ultra-violence on the opposition. No word yet as to the US release date or whether or not our characters will be speaking Nadsat. Check out the full trailer and more info about this movie by visiting alex-the-movie.com. Olympus Has Fallen is director Antoine Fuqua's latest action flick, and it is every bit as outlandishly violent as you might have guessed. Posing a question about what would happen if terrorists were able to overcome White House security and kidnap the president, Olympus Has Fallen stars Gerard Butler, Morgan Freeman, and well, just about every other actor working today in Hollywood. Olympus Has Fallen sports an amazing ensemble cast, providing the only solid reason to endure a 2+ hour flick. Ultimately, the brainless bloodbath that is Olympus Has Fallen fails to entertain or excite. There's nothing here you haven't seen before, and sadly, it's another in a growing line of disappointing outings for Gerard Butler.
I liked it.
And who are you?
I am the Morning Star, the father of lies.
You're the devil.